Hey, yo, welcome back to the channel. This is Somerville Servants. I am Tyreek, and today, surprise video. Either way, eggs box day. Not how to set up an egg box, but how to put some away. We got our first clutch ever here. So real quick, I don't know if you can see the eggs, but if you can see this girl, she is nesting. She is on a pile of eggs. We will unwrap her, count them out, see how many we have, and then put them away. She's hissing up a storm. She's not happy. I'm afraid I'm going to get bit. So stay tuned. This might be the moment everyone's been waiting for. I know this for sure is the moment that I've been waiting for. But yeah, we'll be back to you guys 1 second. Okay, so we're about to unwrap this girl. If you take a look at her real quick, she's breathing heavy. She's extremely pissed off. Ooh, yep. Okay, so she's not happy. But it is what it is. We need to get those eggs out. I checked her late last night. We did a feeding here last night. She wasn't on any eggs, so these were just laid within the last couple hours. One thing I want to talk to you guys about real quick is when your female does lay, the process that you go through. So if you see right here, we have this tub. It's filled with warm water, not hot, not cold, warm water, room temperature or a little bit above so that she's comfortable. You're going to put a couple drops of Dawn dish soap in there. You're going to take your female out of her tub, soak her in the water Dawn mix. You're going to try to get that smell off of her eggs. You're going to try to get that completely off of her. And then we're going to take her tub. We're going to empty out all the substrate. We're going to wipe it down with a F10 solution and a reptile cleaning spray that we have here. Dump out the water, put new water in, go through the whole 9 yards of cleaning, and then we're going to place her back in there. I'm kind of delaying a little bit because I don't want to get bit, but without further ado, let's get right into this. So she is not a happy girl. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get bit. This is the biggest girl in my collection. So this is going to be the worst bite by far if I do get bit. Now, I don't know if I should be using this because of the eggs, but it is what it is. Actually, you know what? What we're going to do here, a little method that I learned, is we are going to take either a paper towel or a face cloth, something like that, and we're going to put it over her head. That should prevent her from striking us. So if you give me 1 second, I'll actually be right back. So, couldn't find a face cloth, so we improvised. I borrowed a shirt from my 2-year-old. Yeah, so here we go. Here goes nothing. We just simply, like I said, matter of fact, I'm going to give you guys a better view of this. We're going to pull this tub out completely. She's a heavy, heavy girl still. We're going to take a look at her so you guys can see everything. Just quick, right over the head. Ooh, she did not like that. And shit. Trying to get her tail. I know, mama. I know. So lift. She's got these eggs real good. I know, mama. I know. Now the shirt is kind of messing me up because I cannot see her tail. All right, her head is free. So I can see, Jesus, this is not a good first time clutch at all. We've got a lot of slugs here. This is a first time mom. She is 6 or 7 years old. We do have some good eggs, but there's a lot of slugs. So I might have gotten her late into her follicle growth and late into her. Oh, she looks real skinny. She's still trying to hold on to one of these eggs. That's a slug, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, mama, I'm sorry. This is clumsy. This is my first time doing this, so I apologize, you guys. I know. Okay. So we got her out. Let's take a look at her. Yeah, she's empty. No more eggs in her. Feels real empty. She actually still looks pretty good, man. Seems like she didn't lose too much. So she is nice and empty here, like I said. Or maybe, I don't know. This is a tough call. Actually, put down in the comment, what do you guys think? I'm trying to stretch her out here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's empty. I mean, I could be wrong. No, everything's soft. I don't feel anything in her. Oh, you know what? Yeah, she looks real skinny. So I'm going to stop playing with her. All right, so first thing you want to do, I'm pretty sure she's empty. We're going to only put her in this bath for a few minutes, let her wash out. You can see she looks real skinny from what she just was. We're going to put her in this bath. So right away, we're going to take her. Just try to put the body in first. No. Come on, mama. Oh, babe, can you pull that? Never mind. I got it. Okay. Come here. You need a soak. Okay. So in there, she's going to soak in this solution. We're going to get this egg smell off of her. Now, as you can see how little this is, look at the coloration, the yellow. This is a slug. That's a slug. 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 And again, another little slug. Good egg. So we got 1, 2, 3. Now I'm trying to be very careful doing this. This is my first time. I don't want to rip the egg. From all the videos I see, you just kind of rock it back and forth. And separated it. Okay. So it looks like we got 3 good eggs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slugs. So if you run it back from the videos, when I palpated her, I definitely said I thought she had 8 eggs. So it looks like my palpating skills are pretty on point. I did not expect 5 slugs. That's kind of a, 1 second, mama. That's kind of a bummer, but I'm not going to complain. This is our first year here. Obviously, we have some things to learn. Like I said, I got this girl late into the breeding season. I don't think I got her until after January, February, and we started pairing her right away. She had already been off of food before we got her. Then we started pairing her. She went back on food and then went off of food again. I'm assuming we obviously put the male to her a little too late. So now that we have her in our collection, as long as she puts the weight back on before November, December, we'll start pairing her around that time. We won't start pairing her in February, March. But yeah, so if you give me 1 second, I'll be right back to you guys, and I'm gonna show you guys what to do with your eggs. Okay, so what you're gonna wanna do here is you're gonna take your eggs, you're gonna take a flashlight to them. You're just gonna make sure, so if you can see the egg, you see the vein work up top here. Now, I'm not an expert at this, but I am looking for the embryo. See if I can find it anywhere. This is definitely a good egg. Plenty of vein work on it. Now, I know a lot of people will choose to leave the eggs how they found it laying, but since I grabbed her so clumsily, wasn't too sure about how they were. I didn't see if they really rolled or not. So we're looking for a little embryo. Like I said, plenty of vein work. I think this is it right here. I think this is the, no, that's a bunch of vein work. Jesus, this is not easy. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a closer look at that. But yeah, so you're gonna wanna take the eggs, check for the vein work, like I said. This one here, if you look at this egg, I don't think this egg is gonna be any good. I don't think it's gonna be a viable egg. I don't see any veins in this egg. So it looks like maybe we only have two good ones. Or actually, nope. I see a little bit of veins right there developing, but I don't see them anywhere else in this egg. So we are going to incubate this just to make sure. You guys can see right here above my finger, there's a little bit of red there. So it looks like it started developing veins, but I do not see them anywhere else. So I don't think this egg is going to be viable. And then we're going to check this third one. And right away off the bat, it looks like the same exact thing. I don't see any vein work on this one. Now it could just be the way that I'm candling this. Maybe I need to get a better flashlight. Again, there's a tiny bit of veins right there. That could be where the embryo is. But I also think this is not going to be a viable egg. So we will see. We are going to incubate them just to obviously be safe. The slugs were not. The slugs are obviously going to go. But it's looking to me right now like we only have one viable egg out of this clutch. Mama did her job. Obviously, the father, like I said, I think we just got her so late past when she started developing her follicles that we might only get one good egg out of this. I brought up 2 egg boxes here because I was expecting 8 good eggs. I was going to try to incubate one way with a bunch of water and the egg trays and everything, and then the other way using the 1-to-1 mix and putting the eggs right into the vermiculite or perlite. We're not going to get that opportunity with this clutch, but that's okay. The 3 good eggs will go onto the Easy Hatch tray. The 5 slugs we'll toss out. Yeah, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So, yeah. So we're going to put these eggs away. We'll get these in the incubator. And then if you guys give me 1 second, I'm going to show you how to clean out your tubs. Here's the one good one. We're going to put the one good one in this corner. I'm going to put the other 2 on this side, just because, like I said, I don't think they're good. I'm going to go downstairs and recandle these and just double check to make sure, see if I can see the embryo. So I'll do that in a second. Yep. Okay, 1 second, Mama. So these eggs we will toss. Yes, Mama. So if you look here, all right, so we're back. So if you look here, there's something I forgot to show you guys. I know it's okay. Just a clutch card. So pairing record, the year paired, the father, the mother. Just something we printed out with our logo to keep records. So it kind of sucks right off the rip. We're going to have to, our egg total, fertile eggs, non-fertile eggs. You know, it's kind of a hit. But again, first clutch, so I'm super excited. So we'll fill this out. We'll tape this to the top of our egg box. That way we don't get our clutches mixed up. And yeah, so next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take your tub. Everything in here has to go. If you want your female, excuse me guys, let me turn the lights back on. So if you want your female to get back on food as quick as possible, this whole entire tub must be cleaned, and it must be cleaned thoroughly. And you also want to wipe down your snake and clean her thoroughly. So yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys sit. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that and watch this, but just know we're gonna take care of this, clean it out. We'll refill it with the cocoa chips, and then we'll get our girl back in there. So I'll be back to you guys in 1 second. All right, so welcome back, guys. As you can see, we completely cleaned out her tub. We used Dawn dish soap. We used the F10. We used the reptile cleaning spray. Should be all set, good to go. We did go downstairs and put the eggs in the incubator. We did rekindle them. It was just like I thought. One of them has awesome vein work. You can see the embryo. We marked them out with a marker. The other two, you can see the embryo. Tiny bit of vein work around the embryo, but the rest of the egg is just yellow and see-through. Doesn't look like there's any vein work going through the rest of the egg. So we'll see how those develop throughout the next 30 to 60 days. You know, we'll take a look at it probably every 2 weeks. We don't want to keep going in and out of the incubator. But in 2 weeks, we'll probably take a look at them. At 30 days, we'll take a look at them. I'm totally expecting 2 of the 3 eggs to fail. I don't think they're going to make it to term. I'll be surprised if they even make it past the first couple of weeks, honestly. But yeah, it's a learning experience. Like I said, I thoroughly believe that the reason she only has one viable egg is because when we started pairing her, like I said, when I got her, the person that I got her from had told me she had already been off of food for 3 or 4 months. So I'm assuming she was already going through her follicle building stage. We put a male to her. It was obviously too late in her cycle, which is why we got 5 slugs, 3 somewhat good eggs. I think only 1 good egg overall. Another thing I just thought about too, I did put Tut to her one time when we first got her, just to see if she would even be receptive to a male. They locked up one time, so it could be a Who's Your Daddy clutch. Thor, our Coral Glow G-Stripe male, was put to her the rest of the time. The next 5, 6 times, however many times they locked up, I'd have to look at my record. So I'm really hoping that even with that 1 egg, we get everything. We get the Coral Glow Pinstripe, G-Stripe. That is what I'm praying for. If we do get that, we'll keep it. In all reality, he's a male maker, so it should be a male. But fingers crossed, hopefully we hit a female, even if it's just a regular G-Stripe or a Pinstripe G-Stripe. If he ends up producing a female Coral Glow Pinstripe G-Stripe, that would be even better. We'd keep her, raise her up, add her towards our G-Stripe collection. I'm thinking about getting a cinnamon G-Stripe girl to add cinnamon into this collection. Maybe we'll keep Thor, breed him back to both these girls, give him a second chance at this. But anyways, so we're going to take this girl out. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So let her soak. Let her soak. She is not a happy camper right now. She's sitting up here in this corner. So we're going to pop this lid. We're going to let her, matter of fact, we'll just grab her. Hi, mama. I know, girl. I know. Hi, girl. So yeah, again, she looks nice and empty to me. I don't think there's anything else. You know what? She may not be done. Everything else feels empty. It feels like we could have one more little slug in there. Then the rest of her is empty. I'm feeling something right here. So maybe it's a meal that she hasn't passed yet from a while ago. But we're going to give her some time. Maybe she needs to work that last slug out. I don't think it's going to be a good egg if there is something in her. Again, you look at her all the way through. She's real skinny. She's fat up top here, but where all the eggs were and everything else. Extremely skinny the rest of the way out. So we'll see. Maybe that's just, like I said, some excess poop. But I'm hoping that scent got off of her. She's been in the soap and stuff. We're going to put her back in. We're going to give her a couple days, and then we'll try to feed her. When we do that, I will give you guys an update, see if she takes her meal right away or if she ends up staying off of food for a little bit. I'm hoping. I am hoping and praying she starts eating again right away so we can have another crack with this girl come November, December. Yeah, no, she feels empty to me. Just palpating her there. I'm pretty sure she's thinking, you did a good job, mama. Awesome. Look how big this girl is. I need to honestly maybe get something bigger for her because she is massive. Um, and then Monday, we'll do an update video on her. We'll get her weight. Maybe we'll do a feeding video Monday and see if she takes her meal. But yeah, so first clutch ever. Kind of a shitty one, but at the same time, a magical one. It is our first clutch here. I'm super excited either way. Even if we only get one egg to go, it's still the experience of a lifetime. Yeah, I couldn't have wished or hoped or prayed for anything better. Thank you guys for watching. Smash that like button. I appreciate it. Peace, love, and blessings from my family to yours.